The following is a non-profit fan-based parody. Horror World of Junji Ito and Frankenstein is property of Junji Ito, Mary Shelley, Asahi Shimbum Publications, and Viz Media. Please support the official release.
The following contains beautiful depictions of me digging my hands through the clay called man and molding a being so beautiful that all who see him will have their eyes burst aflame in horrid awe. Revel at my mastery, dear viewer. In all seriousness, though, the following does contain depictions of gore, harsh language, inappropriate humor, and some jokes about classism, sexism, and incest, all in a manner as to critique the time period that the story is set in. Viewer discretion is advised.
The following story you are about to see is an abridging of an adaptation of a novel recounting a letter of a story heard by a guy recounting another story of another guy. This will all make sense, I think.
Dearest Margaret, 2 years into our voyage and only 15 of our crew have died. A record low. Let's shoot for 16. My research into why my compass does that little spinny thing in the location of the Earth's corner continue. I'm optimistic about my findings, and so are my crew. They have warm wallets.
Walton, it's freezing cold here, and our ship just got stuck in the ice. We're adding another week to our voyage.
Jolly! More research.
And my thumb.
There's always more thumbs in the sea.
I suppose so, with all the corpses.
Captain, corpse.
Aye.
Mush. Mush. Mush.
That's no corpse, that's a man!
All corpses were men.
No, he's alive.
All corpses were alive once.
Ahoy, sir! Would you like to come aboard? Do you want to be friends? And what brings you to the Antarctic, friend?
I'm not your friend, sir. And this is the North Pole, not the South.
No, this is the South. Or North. Or West. South. North. West. West? Can you help me in my research? I want to find out what that thingy do.
Ah, so a man of science. Out here. I didn't think there'd be another. Just a shame it had to be you.
What pray tell is your field, Corpse Man?
How do you know about the Corpse Man?
I presumed you were the Corpse Man, Mr. Corpse Man.
My name is Victor. Jesus.
Victor Jesus. My apologies, Mr. Jesus. Tell me about the Corpse Man.
I was not always Victor Jesus, sweet idiot. I used to be Victor Frankenstein. Did you see that shit?
Not my favorite tree! No, it should have been me! It should have been me!
I was the eldest of 2 sons from a wealthy family. It used to be 3, but we disowned Ernest. My father there was also my lovely, charming, adopted cousin/sister, Elizabeth. And I loved her, and I loved her, and I really, really loved her, and me, oh my, did I ever love her when she was alive and not dead. When she would breathe air womanly, I loved her. Alive.
One dreary November night, he succeeded in giving a spark of life to his creation.
Hello, Victor. Can I join you two? Hello, Elizabeth.
And we would be pestered by the neighbor boy Henry. His motivations still elude me.
Get back, you! She's with me! Oh, no, Victor. I'm not interested in girls. They have weird fingernails. And are girls.
And then there was my mother. She died. You see why I said was.
Justine, you've always been there. Please, continue to be there for my children. Raise William as if he were your own. But if you weren't poor...
Mistress Caroline!
Oh, right. We also had a maid named Jasmine.
Elizabeth, please, before I die, fulfill your aunt's wish.
Anything, Aunt Caroline.
Marry Victor.
Almost anything, is what I mean.
I want you to...
Nope, I cannot hear you. You're passing on to heaven.
You, speak, woman. What did she say?
She wants us to be happy individually and far apart.
Then to university I go. Elizabeth, I think of everyone here. I shall think of you the most.
Oh, Victor. Don't think of me. Think of your science. Mostly your science. Please, for the love of God, only think of your science.
And Henry? University was the biggest waste of my time. Nothing I learned was practical information. It was demeaning for someone of my illustrious standing. I stood there in front of the beast, its eyes filled with rage that I gave it. It lunged at me. But I was wise, I was clever. I used the structure of the room to trick it. It was not me they faced, but my reflection in a mirror. It fell through into the room's furnace. I had killed the crazed baboon, and repaired all the doors in my house. And that, class, is how you avoid creating science monsters. Class dismissed. Your assignment is not to play God. I can play God! To the cemetery I go! This is suddenly a lot more real now. Fear not, Victor. It's just a little tiny bit of light grave robbery. It isn't like they're using their bodies anymore. It's no different than market shopping, even if you've never done that. Additionally, you aren't taking the whole thing, but a few spare parts. I mean, is it really even stealing? If they didn't want you to procure anything, they would have locked the door. Yes! I get it now! I'm better than God!
And were you better than Lord God, Mr. Jesus?
Anyways.
What in the God's dustbin is this? What are you doing in there? Better not be stealing off corpses.
No, not off the corpses. I have plenty of money at home.
Oh, as you were then, rich folks could never do crime.
Thank you. It was there my journey began.
I thought you began as a child.
I will eat you. I would do what God could not. Create life. An arm here, a leg there, several heads. This would be my stamp on the world. I struggled momentarily at the beginning, but if there's one thing I am, it is persistent. My work was quite advanced indeed. I'll save you the details as it's a very involved and complex process. You had to be there.
And then what happened, Mr. Jesus Man?
The night came. Done. My work is done. You call this done? Look how big it is. Prototypes are always big. Wheels were made out of stone. Big stone. Now they're made out of big wood. Calm yourself, Victor. Marvel at your accomplishment. No, it's wrong. It's all wrong. No. This is your moment of victory. The culmination of your hard work. You will create life. As so did your mother. Beautiful. Beautiful, not at all grotesque life. As so did your mother. Just stick the tubes from the vials in the body. You think this could ever live? I made it to live. It will live. The laws of creation will bend to me. I do what a man could not. I will take what's owed to me. I make life! It's alive. It's alive! It's alive. It's alive! Oh my me, it's alive!
Victor?
Oh, Henry, it's you.
Victor, stop screaming! It appears you had one of those wild and crazy university misadventures. I found you in a gutter at the side of the road, and I nursed you back to health. Is you okay?
My man. What has become of my man?
He's right here.
My creation. Is it real?
Do you mean the blood room?
It's not a blood room, it's a blood foyer. I thought you were smart, Henry.
You think I'm smart?
No, I don't. Who told you that? Don't let people gaslight you, Henry. Let me check my empty room.
Foyer.
So, let's see. The room is empty. I'm alive. And my creation's probably alive. For the moment. This feels like a victory for Victor.
Wanna be bunk mates?
Things were normal again. I was the big man on campus without the big man on campus. I created life all by myself. Henry and I even became close. No, I'm kidding, he's stupid. Things were coming up Frankenstein.
Oh, yes, Victor. You received mail today.
Yes, let Papa see.
Yes, Papa.
Ah, from Elizabeth.
Hello, my love. I hope this letter has found you well, and with post haste. The day I might be reunited with you is a day that could come no sooner. I miss our strolls through the garden as songbirds serenaded us, the gentle breeze dancing through your hair. I still see you there. Laying in the grass as I rest my head in your bosom, you visit me in my dreams. Please, whenever it becomes convenient for you, consider visiting me again in closer company, so we can have days such as those. I pray to hear back from you, my dearest Shelley.
That's a fancy way of spelling Victor. Women, aren't I right, Henry?
Yeah. Sure, whatever.
Now this second one. I now had no brothers. Now there'd been 2 incidents.
Victor, I'm sorry. If you need me in this trying time, you know I'm here for you. Always and forever.
Henry. Hello, family.
Hello, Victor, my boy.
Oh, Victor!
Oh, Master Victor!
I heard about the unfortunate death of my brother. Oh, to never again hear the sweet voice of What was William's name again?
William?
I told you not to say that name! Get up, boys!
Stop that, William! Have some decorum and being arrested.
Sorry, sir.
Not even that could make me feel better. You're my creation, aren't you? You are real. it is then my responsibility to destroy you. You truly are a monster.
I shared, didn't I?
Oh, mind me, you can talk.
Yes, you gave me vocal cords.
Well, it's been nice catching up. You have your house, that bear carcass, a mortgage probably. I have to, however, attend a funeral and execution, then skip another funeral. Let's be strangers.
Stay where you are.
Staying.
There is little I can remember of that night, other than your terrified face and having to wander the cold. I knew nothing of the world yet. Only one fact, that I was grotesquely ugly.
No, you're not. You're beautiful. Oh, no, I can't.
I wandered for days till I came across a small cabin.
This one?
No, stop talking. I entered their barn near the back. And through it I was able to bear witness to something alien and unfamiliar to me. A home.
You're a wordy bastard, aren't you?
They were family and they loved one another. In time, I grew to love them from within those thin walls. The son had a bride from another land. He taught her the language of this one, and I, his unknown pupil. Quickly I grasped the letters and words, and soon after their concepts, their ideas, chief amongst them, God. Now I saw deeper than my hideous face. I saw the abomination that I was. I wanted to know why, and I did discover why. On the pocket of your pitiful small coat, I found your personal journal. Your entries illuminated the shadows of my past, and from them I learned the man I could root all of my suffering back to. Victor Frankenstein, my creator. Sound familiar?
No, I never heard of a man like that. I'm Boris. What about that family you left?
Oh, you want to know about the family? You want to know about the family?
Tone of voice is making me worried now, though.
The father of the home was a blind man. He played a mighty banjo. Forgive my intrusion, for I am a weary traveler. Will you allow me to stay at your home for a time?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, kind sir. Thank you, Delacey. Your name is on your house, sir. We can talk about this. Just the two of us. Just two reasonable people.
Wait, but when I did it did nothing.
Yes, I'm 8 feet tall.
Then why did it hurt that time?
It was multiple rocks. It can still hurt. You're weak like a baby, a small, feeble-minded child, an utterly idiotic infant.
Fine, kill me already, Mr. Big, powerful guy.
You would not be the first Frankenstein I have killed.
You killed my mother?
After I was driven from the house, I fled and wandered the woods again. Eventually, I happened upon what looked to be a family in the woods. Woods we'd find quite familiar.
Wait.
When their boy wandered off and was alone, I grabbed his neck and strangled him till there was no life left.
It was you! You killed William! My brother! My only brother! And you just killed him! To make me suffer, didn't you?
No. I killed him because he was happy. Had I known him to be your brother, I would have been slower.
You do all this, but to what end?
I want something of you.
I already gave you an enormous Schwanzstücke.
I don't believe you even know what sex is.
Yeah. What is it?
You who created me without my permission. You who forced me into a life of loneliness.
Me who is getting tired of your pontificating.
You who believe yourself a god shall become my savior and deliver upon your Adam an Eve.
Oh, ew! Oh, I just pictured you with breasts.
Then the deed is done.
And what if I refuse?
You're already intimate with graveyards. Soon all Frankensteins will be.
Say it again, but as if you were talking to a child. Just curiosity.
I'm gonna kill your family!
My apologies, but father, I must resume my research.
Victor, I know your brother and our housemate just died.
So tell us, ma'am, why should we believe you are innocent?
Your Honor, the jury, and the whole of the court, please understand. I am incapable of doing such a terrible crime of which you accuse me of. Smaller, less bad crimes, maybe, but I could never hurt William. I love him as my own. I am merely a poor maid.
Wait, you're poor? That's all I needed to hear. Guilty. Grody.
You should be thinking about more important things, like marrying your cousin's sister.
Oh, Victor. So sorry to see you go, but you have science to do, and I already contacted your best friend Henry to get you. Please go somewhere and die.
You, Henry?
Hello, Victor. I'm ever so gay to see you again.
Henry? Henry, we haven't known each other very long.
We've known each other since birth.
But I must ask of you something.
Anything, Victor. Anything. Please be anything.
I want you to create life with me.
Oh! Victor, I thought you'd never ask. Mostly because of the obvious.
It'll become obvious in a moment.
So, you a top, or...?
I'm on top of this world! Master of all creation!
Yes, Master.
Don't speak like that again.
Yes, Master.
We need a faster method. This is gonna take me to my grave to finish. That wasn't funny.
I didn't laugh.
Alright, I got 4 bodies, 4 lovely girls, 4 horrible deaths. Landside, real tragedy, real bloody. Oh, we got $8 from the man with the skull fur face. Another bid from the bandaged man in the glasses. Do I hear $9, $9, 10 from the blonde twink? Is that a baboon or a capuchin? I see 11 and now 12 from that man who's also that other man. Never seen someone outbid themselves like that before. I'm going 12, going once, going twice.
$20!
Ball hockey, no one's got that kind of dash.
Victor, you spent $30!
I'm a haggler, what can I say? I don't want cheap bodies, I want affordable. Just get off my ass!
I wish I could to begin with.
Well, you're not, so ha!
I think you should make the breasts bigger. I understand some men like that.
I wasn't given good reference, so frankly I don't really care. Though I'm sure most men like their wives having a head! Unlike these ones! Smashed in faces. Henry, what is it?
Who are are you?
I am.
Who are you?
I am.
Who are you?
Henry, who are you talking to? I forgot how terrifying you are.
Why did you make him so big?
Like I said, I didn't have a reference.
Hello, Uncle Henry.
Oh, he considers me family. Oh, wait, but I'm an uncle.
I come bearing gifts.
Cheese platter?
It smells like it.
Who in the hell is this?
That's Justine, Victor. Your caretaker?
Heh, silly Henry. Help doesn't have name.
You two are such... Just put it on there, and we can be done with this.
He just doesn't understand art. The head is disproportionately small to the rest of this body.
Victor, we're almost done. Just think about the nice, happy couple that will come out of this.
Happy? They can't be happy. Them? Hate him. When you wake up, I want you to hate him. Just like he hates me. Like I hate him. Do one better. Kill him if you can.
Victor?
Think about it, Henry. Those two together. Them together. What if they breed, Henry? Husband and wife cannot have sex.
Victor, you're scaring me.
Brain no good when angry.
Is she done?
No, and she never will be. I'm going to destroy her before she can ever be with the likes of you. That wasn't supposed to happen. Ah, why did I give you fingers?
I like her already. Friend.
So, you liked her, right? We're square. The breasts were Henry's idea.
Victor?
Saboteur! Judas Iscariot!
Are you saying you're Jesus? Ego much?
You blindless! You confess to it yourself!
Hey, no!
Now, I shall forevermore darken the door of House Frankenstein, and you, its sole inhabitant, soon haunted by the ghosts of my making, yours shall be a prolonged torture, and my victims your charge!
What does that mean?
Read a fucking book!
Victor, I think we should leave here post-haste.
Could you go on ahead of me? I need to pick up new pants. Mine appeared to be soiled. But Henry would never return with those pants. Not directly. No! Not the wagon! Not the horses! Not the Henry! You'll pay for killing the horses! Had those horses lived, maybe I could have saved my father and my beloved Elizabeth. Their deaths weren't messy, from what I could tell. My father in his study, reading his books, and Elizabeth laid in her bed. The bastard even took the time to dress her up as a bride. And so began our chase. I swore to chase him to the ends of the earth, so I could finish what I started.
And how are you going to do that, Mr. Jesus Frankenstein?
I have absolutely no idea. Especially as I am dying.
Oh no, we need to get you to a doctor.
I am a doctor. I'm dying. In my final hours, I find myself reflecting on my life. The man I was. My womb envy. I still try to understand it all, but I just cannot.
I feel it's quite simple, really. You're the product of our classist society who's been raised to believe that his own ambition was valued more than others, and above morality. You saw people not as people, but tools for your own wants and desires. ignoring theirs in turn, as well as their identities, casting them aside once your curiosity has been sated, abandoning them to find your next fancy. You wanted to give your life meaning, so you attempted to create life, and became displeased when that success fell short of your expectations.
Oh my god. If even an idiot like you could see that, then it must really be true. Oh my god!
My apologies, but they say honesty is the best policy.
Henry, I neglected my precious childhood friend. My uncomfortably straight friend. Oh, I wanted to marry my cousin. No wonder she hated me.
Yes?
And my creation. Oh, my creation. I never even gave him a name. No more than that of monster.
Yes. Mr. Jesus? Mr. Frankenman Jesus Man? Buddy? Science pal? Not again.
Oi, sir, on the deck.
My father! Frankenstein! You once more abandon me now! Your sole child and my inheritance! A life you gave me! A life here, alone with not even your hatred to give me company! My life, myself, my voice, left to these mortal elements. May I drift amongst the waves and winds, carry me and surrender me to some companion, some savior will give this ransom.
Eventually, the monster's voice became fainter, before not being heard at all.
Alright, okay, screw that. Screw you, Mr. Walton. I'm moving to more peaceful work. One more and I'm done. No more voyages for Demeter.
Deep in the forest night, children dance the waltz. They laugh, whispering hand in hand, just like children like to do. Their eyes, what are they looking for? White dress flutters beat, their song starting to make some sense. Only if you're listening. Dance like butterflies, shadows appear right before my eyes. Sound echo the absurd. How to explain something that I heard? Now, hear the forest talking insects and birds. Does the scent of soil and beast breathe the life into the animal you hide? It's a great illusion. As I stare at myself in the mirror, and the noises around me fade. No fear for my health, never give up. Though the voices around me say it's a long shot, it'll never happen. To put the money on that as they laughing. I know I'm up against the best, but we fighting in the streets left